And of course, there's no easy secret, easy way to get results, but we've seen you guys, 4 of the last 5 come away with something. What's been the key for you guys lately?
I think being more just that extra connection, both in transition, offensively, defensively, 11 guys working towards the same goal. We've had better connections over the course of the last 5 to 6 games, so I think that's where we've gotten results and played every game until the end.
Coming off of the game against Vancouver, what did you like in that one, and how do you sort of take that into Saturday?
We controlled a lot of the game in possession. Guys were where they were supposed to be. Guys wanted the ball when we needed them to be on the ball. Our combinations were there, moving it side to side, waiting for them to jump, and when they jump, exploit the spaces, which we did. And we had a lot of passing sequences that could have ended up in more than 3 goals. So happy with that. And like I said, just defensive efforts from Joe and Gabe make a big difference. And those are players that we need to do that more consistently.
Building those connections, getting everybody into the right places and doing the right things. It took a little bit of time to kind of pull it all together. How much of that is that in this system there are specific things you have to do, and you were being asked to do different things than you would do with Ricky, and the spacing is all different, and just kind of acclimating yourself to what's kind of a complex system.
Yeah, complex, and also just the start of the season, we were missing, Joe at the beginning of the season, so we have Diego playing winger, and then we have Lucas coming inside, who's new to the system. So, we talked about this early on, that it was going to take time to adapt. And one takeaway from Vancouver, we had me, Marco, and Diego in the midfield who know the system, and obviously we have everybody healthy now, so it plays a huge role. And yeah, just knowing and having that experience with Greg from before makes things just a little bit easier. But still in training, trying to get the newer guys up to speed still, because it's a process. But a goal and an identity that we're all working towards.
What would, through the rest of the season, what would satisfy you for this season?
Performances and results, like past weekend. I looked at the clock in the first 30 minutes, and I have so much air, so much energy, and the other team's kind of depleted, and it makes you feel good because we want to be a possession team, and we don't want to go and chase the ball around. So I think that goes along with being ready, being sharp, and obviously doing what Greg wants us to do. So that would satisfy me, but I don't think we're here to be satisfied. I think the goal is to.
Sorry, I got one more.
The goal is to obviously make the playoffs, which the dream isn't dead.
Has the national team ever been in contact with you?
Not the first team national team. No, the last camp I went to U20 World Cup, didn't play. I went to U23 camp shortly after that, and that was the last time that I got called up.
Seems like in a January camp, you're one of the guys they should be calling in, and I'm not alone in that.
Yeah, I mean that's everybody else's opinion. I'm just doing my job. So yeah, it hasn't come across my table, so I don't know.
Well, hopefully it will.
Edwin, háblanos de este partido ante DC United, sobre todo viniendo de un partido que es indiscutiblemente es la mejor actuación del equipo de la temporada.
Sí, con confianza, porque jugamos un partido nada más los primeros 30 minutos o 60, sino se jugó todo el partido hasta el final, y las oportunidades que teníamos metimos 3 goles que metiendo uno los otros equipos a lo mejor tienen que salir más, y ahí crean espacios donde nosotros podemos ser muy peligrosos, y metimos 3, podemos meter más, pero con confianza para el sábado.
¿Y cómo tomó el equipo la demostración que tuvo los supporters al hacer esa demostración al minuto 12, de mostrarles que estuvieron ahí para ustedes, pero que también tienen un mensaje para ellos?
Sí, son cosas fuera del fútbol, a lo mejor más importante que el fútbol en algunos momentos. Con mi cultura, de donde vengo, es algo muy sensible, porque uno siente lo que está pasando la gente, y uno está ahí para apoyar, y Sí, se nota cuando nuestra afición no está ahí, pero sabemos que el mensaje a que quieren aportar son para cosas fuera de fútbol, pero donde vamos a apoyarlos.
All right, we're going to go to Zoom. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Edwin, thanks for talking. I appreciate it. I don't know if anybody asked you, and we can skip it if they did, but we saw a video of Ricky coming back. What does it mean for him to be, sort of back in the club right now?
Yeah, and my apologies, I said everybody's healthy, but obviously we're missing Ricky. A smile to everybody's faces, and a big smile to his as well. I never want to be in that position, knock on wood, so I know it's definitely hard and just mentally draining, but to see him out on the field with a big smile on his face makes everybody happy.
You guys, you won the first game of the 3-game homestand. You got the second one with DC. You have, another one midweek after that. How important is it for all of you? And I know it's one game at a time, but these 3 games seem like they were going to be pretty big games. Are they big games in your mind?
They're huge games. We played a lot of games away for the first half of the season with a lot of travel, and our fans always show up and show out. And so, every game at home is important, and it's that much bigger. And the way things are going, we know the responsibility that we have to take going into every game. So every home game, especially from here on out, is just going to be more and more important.
Thanks, Edwin.
And we'll wrap on Zoom with Alex.
Hey, Edwin. Thank you for your time. Similar to the last question, these next 3 games coming up, 2 at home and, just 1 up the road. Are you guys kind of viewing it as like this can be the stretch that can get you guys potentially back into a playoff spot where you guys can be fighting for something at the end of the season, compared to how you guys started off this year?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season, after every game, that was our mentality. And things weren't coming out the way we wanted to. But we're here now, and the present's the most important. And a good performance last week, we need to back it up and double down on that on Saturday against DC and take it 1 game at a time. So, we, based on the performance of last game, our confidence is high, and we showed that we can be a really, really good team when we play 90 minutes. So we just need to carry that forward with these upcoming games.
Yeah, and my final question, DC this morning making a coaching change. For you guys as players, like, how does that change anything? Do you guys, have any changes to it? Or, do you guys change the game plan? I'm just curious to know just maybe if there's a difference in preparation now.
That was news to me this morning, so I think that's, Greg's job to kind of figure that out in the next couple of days before the game. But having gone through that in my time in Dallas, when there's moving pieces, there's a sense of freshness, and guys think that they can, potentially win spots. So I'm sure their team's going to be very motivated. Whoever's going to come in is going to be very motivated, but so are we.
All right. Thanks, Edwin.
Thank you.